Hi, this is Phil Burgess from Strongheart TV. This week I've been lucky enough to stay with Gerhard Van Staden and his wife Monique at Rustenburg in South Africa. Today I'm going to interview him about Strongman, the competitions he promotes such as Arnold Africa Strongman, and a little bit more about the man himself. So over to the interview, and I'll leave these girls behind.
Sitting in the corner.
Oh yeah. Cool. Okay, good to see you today.
Nice to
Thank you for letting me stay at your place all week. It's been awesome.
It's very nice having you, Phil, and be able to show you everything.
Oh no, it's
the daily life of a pro strongman, running around all day.
Absolutely, we've done a lot of kilometres, we've seen a lot of things, we've been in a lot of meetings. I've learned, I would say I would learn some Afrikaans, but that would probably be a bit of a lie.
Yes.
I pick up the odd English word there, but I think it would be really good to find out a little bit more about your history in Strongman.
Okay.
So first of all, how did you get started in Strongman?
Well, basically, I was big in rugby and big in boxing and stuff, and I was in a big car accident when I was 19.
Yep.
And I couldn't play any contact sports for 2 years. So they said to get rid of frustrations and stuff, I must start something, a physical sport. And at that moment, Strongman was, I thought, was the most physical you can get. So, and I still believe it is. So, non-contact sport is the most physical. So, I got into it basically December 10 years ago, 2007. I started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And so when you first started, were you a natural? So did you go into your first comps and you started to win them, or how did it work?
I was terrible.
Okay.
I didn't finish anything. I could. The first time I moved farmers was 5 meters.
Yep.
The tire flip, I could only do 3 flips out of the 8. And I remember everything, the meters, everything on the first day. The Atlas stones, I could only do the 120 stone. The log took me 2 years to open on 130 kgs because that was the standard weight of the log.
Yeah.
So I couldn't do it for 2 years. So for the first 2 years, I came last in every comp I did. So
why didn't you give up? Because some people would do that and they go, oh, what's the point?
I don't know, some of the other athletes, the older athletes that's retired now, said they called me crocodile because they said nobody's got a thicker skin than you, Gerhard. So, and it's a challenge, you know. In my whole life, if you've got a challenge, you've got to go through it, and it works that in life as well. So, I cannot start something and not finish it, you know. And my first essays I did, a lot of people came to me and said, Gerhard, it's rather you get something you're good at, you know, or you can do. So, and that was a bit of a thing that, okay, I will show you guys. So, because I was still a rookie in the sport, so everybody's got to grow in the sport, so in anything. So.
And I believe your first coach was Frank
Okolomi, 4 times Nigeria's strongest man.
Okay. What did he teach you?
I met him 2 years after me starting to compete. Met him the first time. A personal trainer phoned me. He said, "Listen here, Gerhard, where are you now?" And I said, "No, I'm 30 minutes away from him." And he said, "This guy's here. You got to meet him now." And he said he'll train you. Yeah. So the first time I saw him, I've never seen a bigger guy in my life than what Frank was at that stage.
He is a big dude.
Yeah. So, and he said he's going to start training me, and basically from he started training me, 2 years later I won essays.
Yeah, wow. So what was the biggest change when you went to training under him? What did he change about the way you trained?
Techniques and training. So 6 hours a day in the gym.
Wow.
You want to run away after that, you cannot do anything else, you're too tired. So I had to plan my work and that around that. But I had my own company, so it was easy to do. But yeah, you committed to that in that times and you trained like that. And I must say, there's so much extras and stuff in the sport you can add on, supplements and everything, but it goes back to your training, consistency at the end of the day. So training and consistency is what got me there, so and he taught me.
Oh, that's great. So just give us an understanding of what's your best log press?
My best log press is not in the competition, but in the gym was 200 kilograms.
Okay.
So I'm busy picking that up. We'll see in this year what happens. So I don't want to say anything.
Yep, no
rather
worries.
put it to the test when, on the day.
Absolutely.
The new logs is 700 apart, where the old one was 600. So I cannot say that I did it. It's a new log, so I got to do the 200 on that log. So
Absolutely.
yet to come this year. November Africa's, I think I'm going to push new records.
Okay,
So
well,
in the deadlift and in the log. So I'm going for that.
And so what's your deadlift record at the moment?
My deadlift in the gym is 410, so I'm aiming now for 420. But December I pulled my hamstring a bit, so today was just to get into it again and feel my hamstring. So in the next 3 weeks I'll pick up with that, and we'll see what happens 12 weeks from now. So it's a 12-week build up for me.
And you've competed at World's Strongest Man 5 times now. So what do you love the most about being a World's Strongest Man?
The mingle with the athletes, over the last 10 years we all became friends. So it's a big get together, and everybody's friendly and everybody's happy and everybody helps each other. It's nice sitting with the Atlas stones, and Brian comes and helps me to wrap in. I mean, my arms look like a baby against these, but it's nice, everybody's friends with everybody, and everybody helps everybody. And so that's very nice that you've got a sportsmanship and stuff like that in the sport, and everybody supports each other.
So what are your goals for 2018?
2018, I want to make finals at Worlds. Every year I had something. It's either sick or either this the last time. I had a good chance of making finals, and I tore my gastro calf muscle completely off. So, 4 months later, with rehab and stuff, I went to the World Truck Pool, so I came forward. So it is better. So I'm back on track and I'm training hard. Getting more dynamic than static these days. So losing a bit of fat and stuff and weight, and to be more agile and.
So what's your normal weight, and what do you want to compete at?
Now I'm 170, so I want to stay around this and just drop a bit of fat percentage basically. So I feel comfortable on this weight. I can still touch my toes and tie my feet on my shoes and
that's
everything.
Quite
so
handy.
so I think I'm going to stay around this weight. So we'll see with the build up towards Worlds also where I get at. So but I want to stay around this weight. So it's a nice weight for truck pool and stuff like that, and I can still run around with this weight.
No, that's awesome.